Hello and a very warm welcome. In today's video I want to talk about the possibility of India coming back on the calendar. The Bud International Circuit hosted the F1 race 2011, 12 and 13, all dominated by the four-time world champion Sebastian Vettel. India really was his track and his home. The sports minister Mansukh Mandanyiba is basically said guaranteed the Indian Grand Prix will be back in 2027. That has been squashed by Formula One, saying it's too early. Obviously, there was massive tax disputes regarding the Indian Grand Prix. I've got to say, I'm a big fan of the Indian Bud International Circuit. I think it's a great track. I really do. I really like the first sector. It offered overtaking, switchbacks, and was good for racing. I thought it was a good track myself. India. I would have no complaints if that was to come back. I thought it was a really, really good track, to be honest. I do miss going there. It was very fun as well to play on the F1 game. But yeah, F1 have squashed reports that 2027 it will be back on the calendar. Formula One has ruled out any possibility of a return to India in 2027 following media reports that the Bud International Circuit could be included in the calendar. So the sports ministers basically come out and said it will be guaranteed to be back in 2027. That has been squashed by Formula One. Karun Chandhok, who obviously is an Indian driver, now an analyst and pundit, used to be a former driver, also said, no, it's far too early. The track needs improving and they need to sort the tax stuff out. A load of politics and bollocks rather than just going racing as usual. Formula One has shot down the possibility of returning to India, at least in such a short time frame. While India is a valuable market for Formula One's continued growth and amazing passionate fan base, we won't be racing there in 2027. Interest in hosting Formula One events has never been stronger. There's a limited number of spaces on the calendar. Obviously, we have 24 rounds. I've heard rumours that that's going to be extended to 25 rounds. That's far too much. Let's be real. We should be doing about 18 rounds. 24, 25, it's ridiculous. Like, we love Formula One, but the drivers, I mean, do they have a life? You know, yes, they do. They don't need to be racing every week. The Bud International played host to 3 events dominated by Sebastian Vettel. Famously, he did donuts on the pit straight as he claimed his titles. Yeah, he dominated this event. Finger boy himself as he waved that finger boy, you know, every time. Yeah, every time he won, old finger boy. Yeah, this had impacts such as then promoters JPSK Sports, JP Group, being denied permission to remit licensing fees back to Formula One. So there's a load of bollocks going on outside of actual racing. As of the start of Liberty Media's ownership of Formula One in 2017, the JP Group owed 51 million in unpaid race fees. So yeah. But yeah, I do like the circuit. The Indian circuit is good. Yeah, I remember massive long straight in Sector 1, great for overtaking. And then, yeah, you could dive bomb. You could get the switchback. There was another straight. Famously, Lewis Hamilton and Massa connected. And Mr. Bean was in the McLaren garage pulling a funny face. That was a highlight of India. But yeah, it was good for racing, was the Indian circuit. I did enjoy it. But yeah, it's too early for the Indian Grand Prix to return. Hopefully it can come back on the calendar. Yeah, I'm pretty sure MotoGP have been going there. Last year, was it that MotoGP went there? I'm going to Google it now. I'm sure MotoGP went and returned there. Yeah, let's have a look. Just typing it in quickly. I mean, I'm pretty good with my knowledge of stuff, so I'm pretty sure MotoGP did go there. Let's see. MotoGP returns to India in 2026. Yeah, Bud International. So if MotoGP are going around there, that's positive news. I don't know if that is... Why was MotoGP cancelled? Oh, it's been postponed. MotoGP has postponed the Indian Grand Prix until 2026. So that's, yeah. As part of the new agreement, MotoGP will return to the Bud International circuit for 3 seasons. So yeah, that is actually positive. Hopefully, yeah, F1 can end up back there. Comment down below your thoughts, but this has been squashed. Formula One have rejected these claims by the sport minister, Billy Big Bollocks, giving it the big one to excite the Indian fans, but it's false hope.